video, we are going to learn about the layout of a research report in the research methodology. The layout of a research report typically includes the three sections, that is preliminary pages, main text and end matter. The preliminary pages consist of the title, date, acknowledgement, table of contents, followed by list of tables and illustrations. The title page includes the title of the report, the author's name, the institution name to which the report is submitted, and the date when it is submitted to the institute. And it consists on the preliminary page consists of an abstract, which is a one-page summary of the report that includes the main findings and conclusions of the research work. And it consists of a list of tables. This list includes the main sections of the report and their page numbers, that is the index, and illustrations, that is the figures. So whatever the figures drawn in the report and the page numbers will be mentioned here. So next one is the second one is the main text. The main text of the report should have the following sections, that is introduction, statement of findings and recommendations, results, implications drawn from the results, and the summary. The main text provides the complete outline of the research report along with all the details. So it includes the main architecture of the research work done. So first one is the introduction. The main purpose of the introduction is to introduce the research product to the readers. The introduction statement must be clear and it must mention the objectives of the research and what is the existing thing of the research work and what the researcher is going to implement. That is the proposed system and the background work of the research problem selected. That is the literature review of the research problem and what are the methodologies he is applying and what are the techniques he is applying. Okay, so which way he is following to collect the data. So what is the research design he is following, and so in which way he is collecting the data and how he is analyzing the data, and which statistical test he is applying for the research work, and how he is drawing the inferences for the research work, and how he is finding the solution for the research problem. So everything must be written in the main text. Okay. So the introduction consists of all these things. So what are the techniques and methods he is applying for the research work, and what is the purpose of the research work, of his research work. So everything will be explained in this introduction part. So next one is the statement of findings and recommendations. So after the introduction, the research report must contain a statement of findings and recommendations. So here the findings and recommendations, the researcher must write the research findings in a non-technical language. That means he has to write the findings in a easier manner such that any person can understand. And he has to provide the summary of the research work done in the conclusion. And the next one is the results. So what are the results? A detailed presentation of the findings of the study. The results means it is a detailed presentation of findings of the study, so that has a proof that the research finding is valid. So the proof will be shown in the form of tables and charts together with the validation of the results. The researcher must provide whether there are any unanswered questions or is there any scope for the future research work. So he has to mention so what is the scope for the further research in this research in his research work. And the last one is the summary. He must provide a summary about the research report in a brief manner, and he has to include all the methodologies that he has applied and what is the research problem and what are the major findings of the research work and the major conclusions drawn from the research results. So he has to mention all these things in the summary. Next, the last one is the end matter. So in the end matter, includes appendices, bibliography of sources, index should invariably be given at the end of the report. The references list all of the resources that were cited in the report, and appendices includes any supplementary information that is not essential to the main body of the report, such as questions, interview, transcript, or data tables. So the figures, the tables must be provided in the index format so that it will be easier to access the tables and figures. So this is all about the layout of the research report. Thanks for watching the video.